All right, you guys, Eric here, Fitness Phenom, coming to you guys with another workout. That's what we got tonight. So, we're going to do 10 rounds, 10 sets. One set is 5 pull-ups, followed by 20 push-ups, then another set of 5 pull-ups, then another set of 20 push-ups, followed by 5 pull-ups. And I'm doing that 10 times through. So one full set is 15 pulls, 40 push-ups, right? So 5 pulls, 20 pushes, 5 pulls, 20 pushes, 5 pulls. Rest after that, repeat for 10 total sets. So a lot of volume, a lot of reps. I'll just set up this clock so I have a running clock. We're gonna get started with the pulls first. Full range of motion always, all the way up, all the way down. Starting from a dead hang, chin over the bar. And 5 done. 20 pushes. Ten. 20. 5 pulls. 20 pushes. 10. 20. 10 pulls. 90 seconds even for that first round. That's money. So, it's a good amount of work. I like to partition these big sets into smaller sets and get one giant set, if you will. So, 15 pulls, 40 push-ups, 10 times through, 150 pull-ups, 400 push-ups. For something like this, of course, form is always key. You don't want to break down form, especially as you fatigue during the later rounds. So you want to maintain quality of movement, movement integrity, full range of motion on those pulls, full range of motion on those push-ups. It's going to get your heart rate up, right? Obviously working that cardiovascular endurance because of the amount of volume, the amount of reps, but it's also obviously working that muscular endurance, right? Best of both worlds, if you will. Make sure we're running. We still running. Let's get it. I was filming the video yesterday. My phone stopped midway through. So I'll just check on my phone. That storage, baby. Let's go. That storage full crap is annoying. 5 pulls, 20 pushes. 10. 20. Control your breathing. Control that heart rate. 5 pulls, full range. 20 pushes. Five pulls. Done. 2 down. So I had a full shift of work today, obviously, which is why I'm working out at night. And then I worked out with my coaches today, new program. Worked out with my coaches. So it's my second workout of the day. Did some squats, did some lunges. What else we did? There's some rows, some overhead presses, dumbbell work. So I got some good work in today. But I didn't get any calisthenics in. And I wanted to put a video up for you guys. Didn't get to do it yesterday. I was in the process of doing so. And then camera. Let me just make sure we good here. Camera was acting up. That storage space acting up. Two down, 8 more to go. Can't think of the 8. It's a big number. You gotta take it one set at a time. One mini set at a time. One movement at a time. One rep at a time. Otherwise, you'll overwhelm yourself. You'll be overwhelmed with all the work you gotta do. Doesn't become fun that way. Can't think of the numbers you're gonna hit. Just gotta literally take it one movement, one rep at a time. Control the breathing. Control the heart rate. 5 reps. Pulls. Good. Always keeping it clean. For me, always going full range of motion. And for something like this, I'm going to try to go unbroken on every movement, every set. Done. 20. Five pulls in. 20. 10. 20. Breathe. 5 pulls. Three down. $150 pulls, 400 pushes, definitely under an hour. Even sub 45 maybe. Yeah, I think I could do sub 45. Why not? We'll see how we feel. The accumulated fatigue will add up. But you just gotta work. Just gotta work. Just gotta get it in. But you wanna keep it clean. You don't wanna sacrifice form for the intensity. All right, let's get it. Round number 4, under 10 minutes. And we're getting the 4th set. We're looking good here. Might be underestimating that time. Five pulls. Pulls are feeling great right now. Feeling good. Also, it's a low number for me, so 5. I can always do 5. Push-ups 2. Can always do 20. But the back-to-back adds up. 10. 5 pulls. Feeling aki. Push-ups. Good. 5 pulls. All right, 4 done. I always get asked how to get better at pull-ups, push-ups, how to increase your numbers, etc. Strength is a skill. This is no different, right? Just because we're not lifting a weight or a barbell, we're not squatting or benching or deadlifting, doesn't matter. Your body can't differentiate from the resistance. So, because strength is a skill, in order to get better at that skill, what do you have to do? You have to practice that skill. Right? Again, this is no different. So you got to practice your pull-ups. You got to practice your push-ups. You got to practice your dips, your squats, those foundational movements of calisthenics. You got to practice that. You got to get it in on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Doesn't mean you do pull-ups 7 days a week. I wouldn't recommend that. But you got to get that work in. You got to grease the groove. You got to practice the movements. And then for something like this, you want to make every rep look the same, or you kind of defeat the purpose of what it is that you're working on and working towards. All right, we're 4 rounds in. Then I'm going to just chuck. Camera's good. 5 pulls. Yeah, we crushing. We moving through this. Ten. There we go. Here we go. 20 pushes. Let's get it. Ten. 20. 5 pulls. All right, we're halfway through in 15 minutes. Honestly, I could go sub 30 for something like this. If I wanted to do it for time, or if it was a battle, or whatever the case may be, if it was a competition. Now, if I doubled it, 300 pulls, 800 push-ups, done cleanly, can that be done in an hour or sub-hour? That would be a challenge. That's a good one. That's a lot of work and volume. And that's the good thing about recording these videos for you guys. I get to look back at them as well and kind of revisit them and do them over and like test my fitness. Right? It makes my fitness measurable, which means if I do this workout, 10 sets of 15, 40 today in X amount of time, if I do it 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, am I improving? Am I improving my score, my time, whatever the case may be? You want to see some type of linear progression. It's not always going to be a straight line. Right? You're going to dip down, you're going to come up, dip down, but you want to trend upwards. I know a lot of you guys follow along or throw these into your workout. You can do the same thing, where you test them or redo them. Doesn't mean you do them every week. Depending on the workout, it's probably not smart, but something you can always redo. I'm getting a chest pump right now. So that means we're 200 push-ups in, 75 pull-ups in. All right, round number 6. Full range. Leave no doubt. Clear your chin over that bar. Don't leave it up to the judges. Secure the knockout. Control what you can control. 20. 10. 10. 20 pushes. 5 pulls. Let me just make sure the camera's good here while I breathe. We got money. 20 pushes. Unbroken. 10. 5 pulls. All right, 6 down. %60%. This ain't bad of a workout. If I were to do this again, I just wrote this. Wrote this one yesterday. If I were to do this again, I would up the pulls a little more. Or maybe add a third movement, like a squat or something to that effect. But this is good. Sometimes it's good to break it down, not throw too much at once, not have too many movements. Right? You want to work on your pull-ups, you want to work on your push-ups, stick to those two. Get it in. This is a little more push dominant, 20 minutes in, 6 rounds. This one's a little more push dominant with the pushes, more than double the amount of pushes towards versus the pulls, but still good money. 150 pull-ups is no joke. Let's get it. Maintaining good form, that's what I'm most proud of. In all of my videos, you will never see me break form. Always maintain good form. The moment I start breaking form, I'm gonna get off that bar. I'm gonna shake it off, I'm gonna take a second. Five. Pulls are feeling good. That second set of push-ups, still dominating, but that's what feels the most stickiest right now. If I have to pick a section. But you know I'm a push god, baby. I'm a push king. Doesn't matter what the number is, baby, we hitting it. Ten. 20. Make sure you get that chest to floor. I see a lot of bullshit on Instagram, bro. And then people think, I don't care how you do your reps. Do your reps how you want to do your reps. But when you educate others, or other people see it, or the youth sees it and they think that's how it's done, that's the whack part. Seven down. We influence. I don't consider myself an influencer, but I know I definitely influence you guys and influence others. So I want my reps to be done a certain way. In my opinion, the way is intended to be done, right? The way your body is meant to move. You move your body the way it's designed to move. We're built a certain way. Sure, everybody has different proportions, anatomy, it's the same but different, or whatever the case may be, but you want to do and perform reps the way they should be done. And if you get to influence others, if you have the privilege, right, to influence others, you want to teach them the right way, right? Not shorties or half reps or partial reps. And then you say, oh, I did a 40 or 50 or a 60 clip. but it's not done the right way. And then you have people mimicking that, and then it's just a chain reaction of just shitty reps. And then calisthenics gets a bad rep. People talk about CrossFit and CrossFit pull-ups. I mean, CrossFit's a global sport. Calisthenics, you can argue, is also a global sport, but we're not where CrossFit is. But we've been out longer than CrossFit. You know, that's a little upsetting to me as an athlete, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I do this because I love it. I don't do this for sport or for money or for fame or for any of that. I do this because I love to do it. I will always do this. This is the foundation. This is what builds. This is what will build you up, build your character. Obviously builds the physique, builds the strength and the endurance. No more talking, let's get it. Back on the ball. Nothing will beat calisthenics in regards to building pound for pound strength. I'll say if you look like gymnasts, if you look at gymnasts, pound for pound, the strongest athletes in the world. No one's going to argue that. Calisthenics, we're in that same boat. We work on the same movement, same positions, same skills. Ten. And then the carryover the calisthenics has. 2 other movements, or 2 weight training, or weightlifting, or whatever the case may be. Undeniable. I know you guys feeling the hat. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is fire, bro. The motherland. Putting on a clinic with this form right now. I know you see my reps. I know they look good. They feel good. 20. 10. 20. All right, that's 8. 80%. We're still in the 20s. It's crazy. See if we go here. Yes. Here we go. Get these last 2 sets before I get that error message. Breathe. Appreciate the love you guys show me on my videos. I see the likes. I read all the comments. I try to reply to every comment I get, even the negative ones, even the haters. I got love for the haters, right? Floyd Mayweather always says, you love me or you hate me, but you still pay to watch me. Ain't nobody paying to watch me, but you get it. All right, this is what? Set 9. Appreciate all of you guys from around the world. And excuse my voice, I was under the weather over the weekend, but I'm still getting it in. The work still gets done, baby. Getting some chicken after this. All that chicken. Shout out to Akeem Supreme. Some rice and chicken. Fuel up. Get those carbs, get that protein in that body. Recover. Get some good sleep. That's the key. Nutrition and sleep. Forget supplements. Supplements are just that, supplementation. Nutrition and sleep is where it's at. And of course, putting in that work. Ten. 20. You want to make sure you get your adequate sleep. If you're an athlete, 8-9 hours. Not 5, not 6. Up it. You got to make sure you get the right nutrition in. None of that processed bullshit. No artificial crap. Whole foods, real foods. Let's get it. 10. 20. 9 in. 31. We'll go sub 35. All right, good. Let me know which one's your favorite. Between pull-ups, dips, push-ups. We'll keep it as those three. At those three right there. So pull-ups, dips, push-ups. Comment below. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you like the best? Which one are you better at? It's probably the one you like the best. Which one you struggle with the most? Why is it that you struggle? Think about that. Why is it that you struggle at a given movement? Why are my pulls not as good as my pushes? Or my dips worse than XYZ? You got to figure that out. It could be a form thing. It could be a technical thing. It could be you just don't work at it as often as you should. It could be that you're working your favorite movements more often as opposed to the others, and you got to change things up. Make your strengths and your weaknesses your strength. That ass. Let's give you the front view, baby. Last set, best set. 5. 10. 20. We at, I said sub 35, we doing sub 35. Aki. Excellent way to build muscular endurance. Excellent way to improve your reps. Let's attack these pushes. Ten. 15. Done. Here we go. Follow me on the gram. Fitness Phenom 21. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button right now. Subscribe. Bam. Show support. Show love. It helps my page. Helps the algorithm. All that good stuff. Let's keep working. Keep your reps clean. Make them count. No fugazi reps. Just real work. Let's get it. Let's level up, baby.